July 12th to 14th. These aren't just dates, they're a cosmic gateway, the most important time of your life. Right now, your destiny is knocking, loud, clear, urgent. You've asked the universe for a sign, you've begged for a breakthrough, you've craved change, real change, this is it. But here's the truth, most people won't recognize what's coming. They'll brush it off, drown in distraction, or second-guess themselves, and just like that, the moment's gone. But you're not most people. You feel something shifting. You've been sensing that something bigger is calling you, because it is. The energy from July 12th to 14th is no accident. It's aligned with divine timing, a moment where fate bends and lets you step in and reshape your entire future. But to do that, you have to recognize the signs. You have to move when it's time. You have to say yes when your soul whispers, go. This isn't just astrology, this is spiritual alignment. And if you're still watching, it means you're meant to hear this. So let's go deep. Let's decode the signs. Let's unlock what's already yours. This isn't just a message, it's a moment. And it could change everything, forever. July 12th to 14th. This is the doorway your soul has been waiting for. These aren't regular days. They are energetically charged, aligned with rare cosmic forces that don't happen often and won't return soon. Planetary realignments are creating new paths. The moon is activating emotional clarity. Karmic timelines are opening, giving you a chance to break old cycles. This isn't just energy, it's divine architecture. A carefully timed opportunity for you to step into a higher version of yourself. The universe is not random. If you're alive and conscious during these days, it means you've been chosen to cross this threshold. Maybe you've felt stuck lately. Maybe things have been falling apart. But here's the truth. Sometimes your old life has to collapse, so the new one can finally rise. This is that moment. July 12th to 14th is a cosmic reset, and the energy is strong enough to shift your finances, your relationships, your health, and your entire life path. If you're aware, if you act, most people will miss it. They'll keep scrolling, keep doubting, keep sleeping on their power, and that's okay. They're not ready, but you are. You've felt it building, you've seen the signs, and now the universe is giving you the green light. But there's a catch. This window will not stay open, and once it closes, the next one like this won't return for years. You have 3 days, 3 chances to realign your entire destiny. Use them, honor them, step through the door, because if you do, nothing about your life will stay the same. This is the start of everything you asked for, and everything your soul came here to do. The first sign that destiny is knocking is silence. Not just any silence, a strange, sudden shift. Conversations that once flowed now feel hollow. People who used to check in go quiet. You reach out and get no reply. You walk into rooms and feel invisible. And in that moment, you start wondering, did I do something wrong? Why does everything feel off? But here's the truth. You did nothing wrong. In fact, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Because this silence, it's not rejection, it's redirection. The universe is removing distractions, disconnecting the noise, so you can finally hear what matters: your soul, your intuition, your mission. When life gets quiet, that's when truth gets loud. This silence is sacred. It's your upgrade moment. Most people get uncomfortable and try to fill it. They force conversations, cling to the past, scroll endlessly just to avoid sitting with themselves. But not you. If you lean in, you'll hear something powerful rising from within. Clarity, vision, truth. This is the moment where your old self is dying, and your higher self is awakening. Think about it. Every transformation begins in silence. The seed breaks underground, The butterfly forms in a cocoon. The stars shine in absolute stillness. You are no different. The silence you feel right now is not empty. It's full of codes, full of alignment, full of destiny trying to reach you. So don't chase noise. Don't beg to be seen. Don't try to explain yourself to those who've stopped listening. This silence is your signal. It means something big is about to break through. So pause, listen, receive. Because if you embrace this silence, you'll come out with power most people never touch. Have you been seeing the same numbers again and again? 111, 4, 4, 4, 7, 7, 7, even 911 or 2, 2, 2. Or maybe the same name keeps popping up, the same song, the same phrase, a dream that repeats, a stranger who reminds you of someone you've never met. Listen closely. This isn't coincidence, it's confirmation. The universe speaks in symbols, and when something repeats, it means it's trying to get your attention. These repeating signs are coded messages, little breadcrumbs designed to guide you back to your highest path. 111 means alignment is near. 444 brings protection. 777 is your spiritual jackpot, a reminder that you're divinely supported. Every number, every sign, every symbol has a vibration, and that vibration is tuning your soul to the frequency of destiny. But here's the catch. Most people see the signs and ignore them. They brush it off as random. They never ask, what does this mean for me right now? But you're different. When you see a repeating symbol, pause. Ask yourself, what was I just thinking? What decision am I avoiding? Is this a message to move forward or to wait? Then write it down. Don't trust your memory. This is sacred data. Because often, the meaning isn't clear until you see the pattern over time. Your guides are speaking, your future self is sending signs, and your soul already knows the truth. You're just remembering it piece by piece. These signs are not small. They're not subtle. They're the GPS coordinates to your next breakthrough. Ignore them, and you'll stay stuck in confusion. Follow them, and you'll walk directly into alignment. So next time 111 shows up, don't scroll past it. Say, I see the sign, I'm listening, I'm ready. Because the universe only repeats what's important. And right now, it's repeating for you. Have you felt it lately? That strange pull, like something deep inside you is calling, and you don't fully understand why. You wake up thinking about something new. You're suddenly drawn to a career you never considered. You start imagining yourself in a new city, around new people, with a completely different life. It almost feels crazy, but it's not. It's truth trying to break through. This pull, it's your higher self guiding you. It's your soul whispering, there's something more, and it's time to go find it. And yes, it feels scary, because your logical mind will fight it. Your ego will scream, stay where it's safe. Your fear will beg you to wait. But that fear, that discomfort, that hesitation, it's the sign. It means you're crossing the edge of your comfort zone and stepping into the unknown where transformation lives. This pull isn't a distraction, it's not random curiosity. It's a magnetic nudge from the universe saying, you've outgrown this chapter, there's more waiting. And guess what? The life you really want, the freedom, the purpose, the alignment, it's not in the version of you who stays safe. It's in the version of you who listens to the pull and moves anyway. Don't dismiss the sudden desires, the urge to create, the impulse to relocate, the idea that won't leave you alone. These are divine assignments, the people you're supposed to meet, the opportunities you're meant to unlock. They're not where you are right now. They're on the other side of the leap. But here's what most people do. They wait. They overthink. They ask for 10 more signs before making one small move, and the window closes. The pull fades, and they go back to sleep. but not you. You're still here, still watching, still feeling it. That's because you're meant to follow it. So take the step. Apply for the job. Book the ticket. Start the project. Say yes to the path that makes your heart race, even if it terrifies you, because you're not being pulled off course. You're being pulled into alignment. And this strange pull you feel right now, it's not strange at all. It's your destiny, reaching back to pull you forward. So don't ignore it. Follow it, even if it makes no sense yet, even if no one understands it but you. Because when you follow that pull, you unlock a future beyond anything you could have planned. From July 12th to 14th, your energy becomes a magnet. Every thought, every emotion, every choice, amplified. This isn't a time to play small or move unconsciously. It's a sacred window, a moment when your vibration is either opening the gate or slamming it shut. So here's what you must not do during these 3 powerful days. Don't argue, don't react. This is not the time for emotional explosions, petty conflicts, or reacting out of ego. Every argument, a leak in your energy, every emotional reaction, a detour from your path. Even if someone provokes you, stay grounded, stay calm, walk away if you have to. Remember, not everything deserves your energy, especially now. Don't dwell in guilt or regret. You made mistakes. You trusted the wrong people. You didn't always choose wisely. We all have shadows, but guilt and regret are anchors. They keep you stuck in the past. You can't step into a new timeline while dragging around old chains. Forgive yourself, bless your past, and release it. These 3 days are about forward motion, not backward thinking. Don't feed on drama, gossip, or low-vibe content. If it drains you, dims you, or distracts you, cut it off. That TV show that leaves you anxious, turn it off. That social feed full of complaining and chaos, unfollow. That friend who loves to talk trash, silence. Every piece of content you consume affects your field. Protect your field like it's gold, because right now, it is. Why does all this matter? Because your signal to the universe is only as clear as your energy. When you argue, spiral into shame, or feed on low-frequency vibes, you cloud the signal, you scramble the message, and the blessings trying to find you, they can't lock in. Think of your energy like a radio station. You're trying to tune into abundance, purpose, clarity, but if the frequency's full of static, you won't hear the message. So what do? You stay clean, you stay intentional, you stay high. That doesn't mean fake positivity or spiritual bypassing. It means choosing peace over drama, clarity over chaos, growth over gossip. Every moment of these 3 days is an opportunity to show the universe, I'm ready, I'm available, I'm in alignment. So if something tries to throw you off, breathe, center, choose again. Your energy is sacred. Protect it like your life depends on it, because in many ways, your future does. This is your window. Don't let a moment of reaction cost you a lifetime of blessings. From July 12th to 14th, what you do daily matters more than you can imagine. These aren't normal days. They're alignment days, when the veil between your current self and your future self is paper thin. That means even the smallest actions, thoughts, and rituals during this time can unlock massive shifts. So here's exactly what you need to do every day to align with your destiny and activate your highest timeline. Morning, set your intention. Before you pick up your phone, before the noise of the world floods in, sit with yourself, breathe, and say this out loud. I am ready for my destiny. Simple words, powerful energy. When you say it, mean it. Feel it land in your body. Speak it with certainty, like the universe is already rearranging everything for you. Because it is. Setting your intention, anchors your energy. It tells the universe, I'm awake, I'm aware, I'm ready to receive. Skip this step and you're just letting the day run you. Do this and you step into creator mode. Midday, journal. Any synchronicities or feelings? At some point in the middle of your day, pause, check in with yourself. What signs did you see? What repeated numbers showed up? What emotions rose out of nowhere? Write it down, not in your head, on paper, because what you track expands. When you journal, you're collecting divine data. You're creating a bridge between your subconscious, your higher self, and your destiny. Most people experience miracles, but forget them. You're not most people. Journaling helps you decode the guidance in real time. Night. Visualize your future self. Before you go to sleep, close your eyes and meet the version of you that already has everything. See them clearly. Bed. Where do they wake up? How do they earn? Who do they love? How do they speak? What energy do they carry? Don't just think about it. Feel it. This version of you already exists. They're living on a higher timeline, waiting for you to align. When you visualize them at night, your subconscious goes to work. You stop living from the past and start pulling from the future. This is quantum alignment. It's not fantasy, it's frequency. Do these 3 things daily, morning, midday, and night, and you create a direct energetic path between where you are and where you're meant to be. Most people sleepwalk through these sacred windows. They let the days pass like every other. Not you. You're awake. You're tuned in. You're building momentum that can't be undone. So ask yourself, will you let these 3 days slip through your fingers? Or will you use them to step into your legacy? Because what you do during these 72 hours could ripple out for the rest of your life. If you follow the signs, if you honor the silence, if you journal the synchronicities, trust the pull, and visualize your higher self, you activate what we call a destiny timeline shift. Now, what does that really mean? It means you're no longer living life by default. You're no longer repeating old cycles, old fears, old stories. You're shifting into a timeline where your purpose, power, and potential come online fast. And when that shift happens, things move quickly. Money shows up unexpectedly. That overdue check, it arrives. That opportunity you thought was lost, it calls back. That idea that was just sitting in your mind becomes income. Because on your destiny timeline, you stop chasing survival. You start receiving from alignment. The universe rewards clarity. And now, you're clear. Aligned people walk in. Suddenly, the right conversations happen. The right partnerships form. The love that once felt out of reach, you start attracting it without effort. Why? Because you're no longer operating from wounds. You're not seeking out of emptiness. You're connected, whole, magnetic. When you shift timelines, your frequency upgrades and your relationships follow. Your purpose becomes undeniable. You wake up with energy. You're no longer confused about your path. You're no longer chasing 10 things at once, hoping one works. Instead, you feel it. This is what I'm here to do. This is who I really am. And that clarity, it turns into power, the kind of power that moves mountains fast. But here's the truth most people don't know. Timeline shifts don't happen because you wish for them. They happen when you make small aligned choices, consistently. They happen when you stop ignoring the signs, when you stop pretending you're not powerful, when you start showing up as if you already are that version of yourself. And if you follow what we've shared from July 12th to 14th, that shift is not only possible, it's inevitable. You'll feel it in your body, in your decisions, in your confidence, in your results. You won't need to ask anyone if you're changing. You'll know. Because by the end of July, your old self will feel like a memory, a version of you that stayed small, stuck, or scared. You'll look back at this moment and say, "That's when everything changed. That's when I stopped surviving and started living on purpose. That's when I jumped timelines and never looked back." And it all begins with a choice: to believe you're ready, to act like you're chosen, to show up for the destiny that's been waiting for you all along. So if you feel that stirring in your soul right now, that's your confirmation. This is real, this is powerful, and it's already happening. This window you're in, from July 12th to 14th, it's rare, it's sacred, and it's temporary. If you ignore this energy, if you brush off the signs, if you let fear, doubt, or distractions run the show, you'll miss it. And once it's gone, it's gone. These moments don't come every week. They don't show up when it's convenient. They arrive exactly when your soul is ready, not your comfort zone. So if you feel that nudge, that inner voice saying, "This is meant for me," listen, because the truth is, the universe doesn't beg, it invites. And if you turn away from the invitation, if you choose fear over flow, silence over courage, comfort over calling, you'll stay exactly where you are. Same patterns, same problems, same longing for something more, but never quite reaching it. And it won't be because you weren't worthy. It won't be because you weren't capable. It'll be because you didn't say yes when your moment came. That's what this is. Your moment, right here, right now, not 6 months from now, not next year, not when life calms down. Now you have a choice to make. Do you keep repeating the past, or do you step into your future? Do you let your fear lead, or do you follow your fire? Because there is a life waiting for you, a version of you who is free, aligned, loved, abundant, on purpose. But they're not waiting around forever. They're walking on the next timeline, and you're either joining them or you're staying behind. Don't miss this. Don't sleep on your power. Don't let another sacred window pass you by while you wait for a better time. The time is now, and you already know it in your soul. So stop doubting, stop delaying, stop dimming, because this is the moment where everything can change, or it can stay exactly the same. You have one job. Choose. So let's lock it in. From July 12th to 14th, the universe will speak to you through deep silence, repeating symbols, a powerful inner pull. These are not random. They're not background noise. They're divine instructions from your higher path. Your only job? Say yes. Follow. Act. The signs are here. The energy is active, but nothing shifts until you do. So if you're ready to align with your destiny, to claim the life you were born for, then type in the comments right now, "I received the signs and claim my future." Let the universe know you're awake. Let your higher self know you're serious. And if this message hit your soul, like this video, subscribe for more. Share this with someone who's ready to rise with you, because moments like this don't come often, and those who act unlock everything. This is your moment. Don't let it slip away.